Moni, I see there's some participants here. Maybe I should now play a video. This video is from Mr. Zhang, but unfortunately he has some internet problems and he cannot come now, but we can show his videos here for warming up. Oh, it's okay. They only translated half of it. So they the heat generated by the company is supplied to the nearby factories. So the factory supply extra heat to the other factories, and they produce column-shaped. You see, this is column-shaped activated carbon. So this is a column-shaped activated carbon is a technology. So this is a drying cylinder and activator. This converter, it's 24 hours, non-stop, totally digital controlled. This is the company's hall. And this is shows their mission for Belt and Road, and they want to share their technologies with multiple countries. This is their research center. So they test every day on their products to make sure the quality of the products. So they have many models because of their wonderful activated carbon products. These are the products. These are the activated carbon. So they can see they can use a pallet, corner, and column shape. This industry. Company locates in Anji County, Zhejiang Province, where they can got a lot of bamboo resources. They use the residues, leftovers from the primary processing for the factory. Can you hear me? Well?
We hear, but not very clear sometimes, Inve. Sometimes it is yeah, it is a bit interrupted in between.
I see Reynaldo. He raised up his hand. Reynaldo, do you have questions?
We can hear.
Hi, Moni.
Hi, Jinwei.
Hi, everybody. Okay, I think we need to start our session now. It's time.
It's already 5:03.
Okay, dear participants, our webinar starts now. So, greetings from INBAR Secretariat to all, to new friends and old friends, to our webinar sessions. A warm welcome to you all. And you are now participating in INBAR webinar session theme 4, session 2, bamboo products and health. This session is provided under theme 4, bamboo and health and welfare. Since the lockdown due to the COVID-19, INBAR has been facilitating webinars for 5 months already. Altogether, including this one, INBAR have organized and co-organized 38 webinars. The total online participants have accumulated to more than 5,300, and the reviews on YouTube has accumulated to nearly 30,000. A core group of professionals from different continents have been following our webinars regularly. Today we have some of them. My sincere gratitude to their kind attentions and supports. Now, who has been following us for more than 3 times? Please raise up your hand and let me see. Oh, Pew Pew win, right? Dinesh.
Right. I attended all the 4 times.
Yeah, already 4 times.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. So we should give you a certificate, right?
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, participants. Since the pandemic, people started to concern more about health. Health and healthcare has been a hot topic. Therefore, we think to facilitate several sessions of webinars on health topic. We have never provided a training specifically on such topic, but interestingly, we found so many scientists and enterprises that have already been involved in the researches and development of bamboo-related health and healthcare products. One of the most important uses of bamboo since the ancient times is herbal medicine in the Asian countries. With current research and development, there are a number of bamboo-derived products for health and welfare, including medicinal and healthcare products. Bamboo as a fourth source for activated carbon other than coal, wood, and coconut shell. Now is often used for processing products for applications in air and water purification, medical masks, and food processing. Today, we invited 3 panelists who researches and 2 researchers and 1 entrepreneur to showcases some of the bamboo and bamboo-derived products with applications for health, healthcare, and welfare. So our first presenter is Dr. Sun Jia, Associate Researcher of the International Center for Bamboo and Rattan of the National Forestry and Grassland Administration. He's a PhD in plant chemical. His main research works concentrate on small molecular chemical constituents of bamboos and their applications for human health. He has separated hundreds of small molecular compounds including more than 40 new chemical compounds and 1 novel structural compound from bamboo. Many of these compounds were found potentially applicable for human healthcare or medicines. He is also the first to carry out chemical recognition of bamboo chiral components. Let's now listen to Dr. Sun Jia. I will now play his presentation. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let me first open. Can you see it? Okay.
Hello everybody, I'm John from ICBR. It's my pleasure to show some research recent years. It was about the chemical utilization of bamboo for human health. The presentation includes the following 5 sections. In the first section, I will give you an overview of bamboo chemical utilization about human health in China. Then I will focus on the biological activity and the chemical composition of bamboo. Next, I will introduce chemical utilization of bamboo for human health. The last will give some brief conclusions and perspectives. Okay, first, introduction. Secondary metabolites, also called natural products, are organic compounds produced by bacteria, fungi, or plants which are not directly involved in the normal growth developments. Plants' secondary metabolites are requests for interaction of plants with its environment produced in response to stress. The biological efforts of plant secondary metabolites on humans have been known since ancient time. Bamboo contains a lot of secondary metabolites, and extraction of bamboo has been potential by activity. So, the corresponding products are produced. All of the produced are based on the biological activity. So, it is very important to understand which components has been good activity. How to discover the by-activity compounds from bamboo? The powder of bamboo was extracted by 95% ethanol to obtain the whole extract, and the ethanol extract was separated into the different fractions with another organic sour extract. Then they will be isolated by column chemography. Finally, the structure compound was identified and the by-activity was confirmed eventually. Besides, several by-activity compounds was discovered. In my lab, there are more than 30 new compounds and 1 normal structure compound have been separated and identified. Based on the separate compounds from bamboo, biological activity was screened, such as antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and anti-cancer, and so on activity are also to be tested. Biological activity. The chemical utilization by activities including antioxidant activity and so on have been demonstrated and even marked. In this presentation, some activities of bamboo will be introduced. You can notice the value of bamboo extraction for medicine and health care have been known to Chinese for over 100 years. This is a record. On the other hand, concerning about safety of food and environment have been learned development of natural products recently. In order to use bamboo for human health, it was initially that the activity components of bamboo should be investigated. These are flow charts about activity research. Firstly, we extract compounds from bamboo with thorough extraction or by other process. The extract was evaluated by different methods with different target biology. The significant extract was selected to identify the activity ingredient by chemography or another method and requirement. Finally, some products could be developed based on the bamboo extract. Antioxidant activity is very important for human health. Antioxidant is a molecule that inhibits oxidation of another molecules. Oxidation reaction can produce free radicals. In turn, this radical can cause damage or death to the cell. Antioxidant can inhibit another oxidant reaction. As we all know, many fungi can cause disease in humans. In our research, bamboo extract have antifungal activity. Another activity for humans. Another activity also found in bamboo extracts, such as anti-cancer and so on. We are no longer to discuss the third, chemical composition. Flavonoids is a class of plant secondary metabolite, and it is widely disturbed in plant, fulfilling many functions. This is a flavonoid structure. Flavonoids found in bamboo extracts usually contain 6 or 8 abundant carbon flavonoids glycosides. On the basic province report, bamboo leaves flavonoids BLF was usually considered as bioactivity components in bamboo products. Bamboo leaves flavonoids was isolated in my lab, so I identified the structure to look this one. This new flavonoid was first separated from my lab. It was the first time to discover new flavonoids from bamboo in the world. At the beginning, in vitro experiments, BLF appeared good antioxidant ability. However, what about the in vivo experiments? BLF have good activity for human is true. For this reason, an experiment to test BLF whether could be absorbed by human with oral garbage training was finished. This is the process of experiment. "31 major BLF was investigated by using UPLC, ESI, Q12, and mass as a potential bioactivity components in vivo. Following the administration of the BLF, those 31 flavonoids were not detected in plasma or urine. So it also implied most bamboo leaves could not be absorbed by human body. It means BLF may have no activity in human body. So this very big question. Which kind of components have good bioactivity for human in bamboo? These are phonemic compounds found frequently in fiber-rich plants, such as bamboo. It was normal compounds in the nature. Lignins are under basic research for this potential anti-inflammatory or antioxidant activity in lab models of human disease. 7 kinds of lignins were found in bamboo. At present, I have found more than 15 lignins in my lab. At the same time, more than 20 new bamboo lignins were discovered for the first time. This is the new bamboo lignins. On the other hand, combining quantitative analysis, it could be confirmed that the contents of lignins had higher levels than flavonoids in bamboo. It means bamboo lignins are more important than bamboo flavonoids. In our next research, 2 bamboo lignins compounds with highly antioxidant activity was be found, which may be the functional compounds of bamboo extract. Based on our previous research, actually, compound air was the kind of lignins which could be absorbed well by human, and its antioxidant activity was far more better than flavonoids, and the contents are highly level than flavonoid. So it could be a potential antioxidant active for human health. Bamboo polysaccharides are long carbohydrate molecules or repeated. Polysaccharides are common sources of energy. The complicated carbohydrates are not very digestible for humans. The name's diarrhea fiber. The main action is to change carbohydrate into one which is not easy to be absorbed. So we also use to keep the fit. Amino acid and the nucleotide. This part is belong to bamboo shoot. Bamboo shoot contain a lot of amino acid and nucleotide. These chemical compounds affect nutrition and the taste of bamboo shoots. Anyway, bamboo may contain some another compounds, but this macro contains components are too limited to appear by activity, so they are not worth to discuss. Fourth, chemical utilization of bamboo. Food and dietary supplements. Bamboo shoot are an extremely rich source of fibers known to do wonders for cholesterol health. Meanwhile, bamboo shoots are rich in amino acid and nucleotide, which are good for human health. Bamboo shoots dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is undoubtedly one of the most talked about nutrients for health promotion and disease prevention. Bamboo extract. Bamboo has been used in China as a food and herbal medicine. It's intended to be used as a dietary supplement application in capsule form. And it has also been added to regular food, increasing the nutrition values. Bamboo vinegar. Bamboo vinegar is a by-produced composition of bamboo cones, and it exists in nature. In the future, it will play an important role in people's lives. Also, bamboo vinegar has been used as a natural fungus and something else. Essential oil of bamboo leaves. Essential oil extract from bamboo leaves, they could be used perfume, cosmetic, and other products. for flavoring food and drink, and for adding scents to incense and household cleaning products. Natural products derived from bamboo. Bamboo forests abound with species which could be developed and utilized. Some bamboo species are used as a traditional medicine. They use the bamboo resource as a platform for new drugs or dietary supplements. Discovery and future development is very interesting. Summary. Admittedly, drug discovery can be significantly improved through the use of the knowledge to be gained from the research into natural products, where much progress has been achieved in study of bamboo chemical components for pharmaceutical and agricultural use. Great efforts are still needed towards systematics and in-depth analysis, technological intensity, and resource efficient utilization, as well as isolation, identification, and effect preparation of active components. Bamboo forests abound with species. Bamboo has a long history of food and medical application in China, and has been listed as food and drug. According to research work, effective compounds of bamboo extract, bamboo lignin should be attract enough attention with antioxidant. That's all. Thanks for your attention.
Okay. I see somebody say they did not see the slides. Is there a problem?
From my side, I see some past slide move behind the speed of presentation, and then it jumps sometimes. But in general, from 1 to 4, it went well. It went well.
Should I replay or is it okay? Should I replay some part? I can replay.
I think it's okay, but if someone wants to know more details, they can download the PPTs in PDF file from our website.
Okay. Is that okay for everybody? So should I continue? Somebody. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Sun. You told us that beside flavonoids, there are no more active chemicals from bamboo that are good for human health, and there are many active chemicals available from bamboo, and they are now ready to be applied. These are all good information for us. I hope our participants have noted down the useful compounds you've mentioned now. If you have questions for Dr. Sun Jia, please send a text message to the meeting chat. We will later collect the questions from the meeting chat and select the most important ones to ask our panelists. And we will ask you yourself to ask the panelists this time. So be prepared, and then please send your questions. Do send your questions to the meeting chat. If you don't send, and then your questions got no choice, okay? Our next presenter is from Prof. Shi, Associate Professor of the Green Development Research Institute of China Southwest Forestry University. She's a national licensed pharmacist, member of the Global Macadamia Committee of the World Nut and Dried Fruit Council. Her main research works focus on economic forest development strategies in Yunnan province, one of the tropical provinces in China. Her presentation title is Extraction of Bamboo Leaves and new products. So, Professor Ray, please. 石老师，我是要那个分享您的 PPT 吗？
对，就麻烦您了。
好的。Okay, I will share his PPT and he will explain. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, we start from here.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Shi Rui, and I come from the Southwest Forestry University, and I'm a researcher on the activity ingredient of natural products. And for today, our title is the bamboo compound and new products. So let's begin. And for abundance, bamboo's resource include ecological forest type and natural forest type. Is widely distributed in Yunnan province. And a lot of reports assert that flavonoids are the main physiological active ingredient of bamboos. Bamboo leaves have flavonoids has a strong physiological functions such as oxidant resistance, anti-inflammatory, and other activities. Okay, next page. So from these pictures, we can see that all the parts of the bamboos have can utilizations in our industries, such as the bamboo leaves. Bamboo leaves contains a lot of bamboo flavonoids, and the flavonoids is rich in bamboo leaves. And the bamboo leaves can made into the bamboo leaves extract to a lot of utilization. And the other things is the bamboo juice. And the bamboo juice is, can you imagine that? We use the stem of bamboo and we burned on the fire. Then you will see the bamboo juice you will see the bamboo juice from the bamboo stem, and we can collect the bamboo juice and drink directly. It also have the healthy activities, I think, and is a good like healthy juice or healthy drinks. The third part of the activity for bamboos is the bamboo shavings. I don't know how to describe of this part. As you see, if you cut up the bamboo stem, and in the inner of the stem, you will see a very thin layer. That is the bamboo shaving, and the bamboo shaving has very strong activities of antibacterial. And so when you have some problems with your throat, you can use the bamboo shavings. And
excuse me. The bamboo shavings, I will explain more to them. And this bamboo shaving is inside the wall of bamboo. In the yellow part. And and then if you use a knife to shave it, to shave the inside, there's something fall off. So that is the part where we extract the effective chemical.
Yeah, it's also traditional Chinese medicines, and widely used in our pharmacy shop. You can purchase in China for every pharmacies in China. And the fourth part is the bamboo tabaxia. Tabaxia is like an production of from the, when the some fungi to infected the bamboo stem, and for during a time it will get some these products from the how to say that 这个金老师您解释一下，就是通过这个微生物感染以后呢，就是产生了这个竹黄，是一种病理产物。
And so the microbes has attacked the bamboo, the healthy bamboo. And then after a while, bamboo has generated this tabaxia, which is a product as a disease of the bamboo.
Yeah. Very clear. So for next page. So sorry. And the bamboo shoots. And the bamboo shoots is seems like this, and you can eat it for food, and it very delicious and very fresh and little sweetie. And in China's we also often use the bamboo shoots to made into delicious foods or something like that. But I think for bamboo shoot, it contains a lot of vitamins and proteins and a lot of nutrition ingredients, and so we can use the bamboo shoots into some, to healthy products, something like that. Okay, next page. And for this page, we also just want to focus on the bamboo leaves extract. The extract of bamboo leaves is an effective biological and antioxidant and essential nutrition for human bodies. In our pages, we want to introduce the extract of bamboo leaves, the flavonoids, and the functions. So, as the flavor food additive, it is a kind of natural yellow pigment because the flavonoids also has some color. It's yellow. The color is yellow. So it seems like a pigment, but not like anthocyanins in flowers. This pigment you just can use into and food addictive, and which has the functions of antibacterial, antiviral activities. Also, if you put the flavonoids of bamboo leaves into our food, our cake, drinks, and other food, you will taste it will taste a little sweetie, and you will get some good smell, and but you can to improve the
Taste.
the color, improve the taste of your food, and but most important is that the bamboo leaves extract can let the food to have a long-term 货架期，那个金威老师
Long-term shelf life.
Yeah, shelf life. Okay, next page. Okay, thank you. Next page.
This is the next page.
Oh, 可能 okay. And you see from these pictures, and the high value of bamboos contains natural active ingredient extract, and widely used in industrial, agricultural, medicine, and daily necessities and other fields. And in our presentation, we'll introduce about how to utilization in medicine, food, daily necessity, and yes, I think so. But you see from the these 4 pictures, you will see this not bamboo. not like the bamboos we also often see in our daily life. It's very short, very small, and it's a grass. But its leaves like the bamboo, and in traditional Chinese medicine, yes, in our medicine activity, and ingredient of we natural called it that 淡竹叶, but it not belongs to the same varieties of bamboos, but or it has the same names, and we also use this extract of this grass, also called bamboo leaf extract, and its medicine activities may be much stronger. I don't know, but in history, or we also use this this for medicine use. Okay, next page.
Yeah, so she means these kind of leaves came from a different species of bamboo.
Yes. And for this pictures shows how to extract the bamboo leaves. For first step, we need to crush it and dry it and crush it and put into a big tan, and then use some solvent for extract. And the next page, next pictures for this is the seems like the products of bamboo leaves, and you can eat it, yes, directly, but not this one. This leaves, this raw materials, and this is the real products. Okay, thank you. Next page. And for the first one, about the activity compounds is polysaccharides. As Dr. Swans introduced, that polysaccharides is reached in bamboo leaves, and before that, we also think that polysaccharide has no effect, but right, yes. Okay, is any problems? Okay, let's continue. Okay.
Yeah, please mute yourself. Yeah.
Okay. And if I speak a lot very fast, I will slow down. Yes. And before that, we think that polysaccharide has no effect. But right now, we improve that polysaccharide also have strong activities in medicine use. So the researchers reviews that water extract had anti-tutor effects. Yes, with
anti-tumor,
anti-cancer. Okay, anti-cancer. Yes.
Yeah.
So the polysaccharide has played an important roles in this in this field. So okay, thank you. Next page.
I think her internet has a problem.
Yeah, yes, a little problem with my presentation. I can't. It's okay. Okay. Thank you, Miss Jean. And you see, for this page, we want to introduce that not just has activities. You see the microelements in extract of bamboo leaves also have play an important in functions of bamboo leaves. Things like silicon elements and calculum and germanous and zinc and others has enhanced the immunity of organisms. Also can synergistic with to enhance pharmacological activities of bamboo leaves. So for bamboo leaves, yes, you can drink or eat directly. I think it's a good health. It's a healthy product. I think so. Okay, thank you. Next page.
Did you see the next page?
Oh yes, okay. Yes, because you see, I'm in Yunnan, Kunming, and today is a little cloudy. Yeah, so the signals is very weak. Okay, and
okay.
okay, for the other utilizations is the essential oil of bamboo leaves. Can you imagine that? That essential oil and volatile fragrance. I think nobody will see that before. But as you you go into the bamboo forest, you will have a good smell and have a good mood. I think most of because you have to fill with the essential oils from the bamboo leaves. I think so. And actually, that the essential oils of bamboo leaves is it's not very rich, but it contains, yes, and 100 more than 100 sorts of volatile compounds are extracted from the bamboo leaf. But if you want to get the essential oil, you need to use the fresh leaves, not the dried leaves. For our chemical researchers, we also want to use the dried one because it will contains the secondary metabolites. But dried parts of the plants have less waters. But you see, when you want to extract the essential oil, you need the fresh leaves. Yes, okay. Okay, thank you. Next page. And the others is chlorophyll. Yes. Before that, we think why we need chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is just belong to the plants. Yes, the plant leaves need the chlorophyll to breathe. Yes, to grow. But how can we use from the chlorophyll? But as you see in the pictures, we will see Swiss. Swiss is a famous brand of New Zealand.
Yes, we use it.
Yeah, I worked in New Zealand before that, and we purchased a lot when we come back home, and my families always want a Swiss, and this healthy product, yes, I think it's a very famous brand in the world. But you see, the chlorophyll here. But how can we to use the chlorophyll to our body? I don't know. But but you can extract the chlorophyll in bamboo leaves. I think. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Next page. So for this page, we will see that the extract of bamboo leaves, and this pictures shows in our collaborative factories. It's a pharmacy factories, and we use these contents to extract to the bamboo leaves extract, and we evaporate, and then we will get the extract of bamboo leaf. Okay, thank you. Next page. Yes, in our experiment, we used 4 types of from different varieties of bamboos. This is one kind of bamboos. Okay, next page.
Dendrocalamus giganteus.
Okay. And this is this bamboo is widely distributed in southwest of Yunnan province in Xishuangbanna. Yes, is all right?
Wrong spelling. Dendrocalamus brandici. Long, can you type the right Latin name there? I think this is a wrong spelling.
Yes, and next. Next is it is a very special bamboos, and we did a lot of research on it. You can see the stem is red, yes, and
Yes.
yes, the leaves is colorful, yes. So we extracted the not just flavonoids but also anthocyanins from this bamboo. We just use these leaves for this experiment. Okay, thank you. Next page. And this is the fourth one. Okay, next page.
She went off again. oh, here she's back.
Sorry, I'm always late. But sorry, wait 1 minute. I can't see the next page. Okay, it's here. And so for this one, we our experiment just show the different flavonoids contents in different bamboo leaves. Okay, for next page. Thank you, Miss Jean. Yes, this is our pictures from our experiment, and we use some substances and for some chromogenetic regions for this, just for experiment. Yeah. For next page. And we did some research, and to next page. Yes, this is our result. For our result, we can see that flavonoids concentration of bamboo leaves is calculated from the regress equation, and then the content you will see the average content of flavonoids of bamboo leaves is just 1%. But maybe most of us will cannot understand what this means. Did you see the volatile oil from the lavender? Do you know lavender? Lavender is from these pictures. So for lavender, you will see the essential oil is very rich in lavender, but the average content is just 1 or 2 percentage for these plants. So for bamboo leaves, and the content of flavonoids is reached to 1 to 1.5. It's a very high content for the secondary metabolisms in our plants. Yes, so just seems like that. And for Dr. Sun's introductions, and we will see he extract and separated a lot of chemicals from the bamboo leaves. He did very well. I think so, because the content is very small. Yes, and very rare. And he did a lot of works on it. Okay, next page. So for these pictures, and we want to see that Yunnan province is located in the southwest of China, and we also call the plant country, animals country. And we welcome all of you to come over and you will find a lot of species of bamboos in Yunnan, I think, and it will provide sufficient raw materials for development of bamboo flavonoids. Yes, thank you. Next page. And but I think the leftovers of extract can also be developed into biological feeds, especially high protein feeds. Yes, we see that proteins is rich in bamboo, not just in leaves but also in the stem. So the utilization value and the added value of bamboo leftovers can be greatly improved by using biotechnology and transfer bamboo leaves into some feeds to animals. Okay, thank you. Next page.
Where's she?
Oh, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry. For next page, you will see the next page already.
Yeah, this
Okay. Okay.
polysaccharides.
I'm here now. Yes, and actually in our research teams, we also have some polysaccharide extract from the bamboo leaves and put into our healthy product already. And we also use the extract of leaves into the tea and some healthy products, things like that. Okay, thank you, Miss Jean. Next page. Okay, and the others we can use the agricultural waste into the echoes. Yes, and fertilizations. Yes, for right now and in China, so we for the chemical fertilizers and pesticides are forbidden from this year. So next step, we can consider use the agricultural waste into the organic fertilizers. Yes, okay. Thank you. Next page. And the pictures is from my lab, and we use the 4. You say 1, 2, 3, 4 into some tea, and for this 4 from left 1, 2, 3, 4 team is just drink. It's a normal tea, and the next this teams is instant teas. Yes, you drink like instant coffees.
The powders. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Next page. And this is our experiment pictures. Thank you. Next page. And this is our GMP pharmaceutical factories. We use these machines to make into healthy product. It's also in Yunnan. Thank you. Next page. Sorry. Sorry again. Yeah. But you can see the next page.
Yes.
Okay. I will just
the essential.
Essential. Okay. You can see in the bamboo products, bamboo leaves essential oils are very small. But you see, it also has some it's hard to extract. But for in Yunnan, we have one species of bamboos which is rich in bamboo essential oil. I don't know how to say its Latin name, but I think Miss Jin can help me. It's 就是金老师就是那个叫流苏香竹，您认识吗？
不知道。
哦，对，好，那 OK, it's no problem. I can describe of this bamboo for of you, and for these bamboos, it contains a lot of essential oils, and it has a good name. In Chinese, meanings is that 香竹怎么说？
Fragrant bamboo.
Fragrance bamboo, yeah, and yes. But you can search it in Pu'er regions and Sichuan-Banna regions. Okay, just in these two.
I just searched for its Latin name. It's Chimonocalymus fimbriatus.
Yes, okay, thank
Please
you.
write it down in the message part.
Chimonocalymus fimbriatus.
Yeah, copy and paste in the chat section.
Okay, okay, you will see this bamboo is very special, and you see it can utilizations in fragrance industrials, I think. Okay, next page.
This is interesting. I think this species exists in other countries. So maybe if this bamboo essentials is a very rare product, they should consider to find this species and try to develop this essential.
It's in Pu'er. I know where it is. You can call me. You can
yes.
Okay.
How to do it?
Yeah, we also have a patent of this, how to extract essential oils of these bamboos. Yes. So, but just a Chinese patent, not international patents.
It's a very special essential with a very special smell. And maybe in some other locations, this species has better content for the essential. It's better for essential. I don't know. Let's try.
Okay, let's continue. Thank you, Miss Jin. And amino acid of bamboos also have it can you can it's very important for the bamboo, I think. So if you eat the bamboo shoots and the bamboo leaves, you will eat a lot of amino acids. So it's good for our body and for our brain, for our bone. Yes, so the bamboo shoots is very suitable for the kids and adults, I think. Okay, thank you. Next page. Sorry, my presentation a little big. I will go fast.
Yeah, the rest are cosmetics.
Yeah, sorry.
For ladies.
And yes, this is lotion of bamboos, and this picture shows our products already, and it was produced from the Yunnan pharmaceutical companies, and you see, I don't know how can you imagine that in Yunnan we have a very big bamboos, and in the night, yes, the farmers go into the bamboo forest and to dig out a hole into the stem of the bamboo. Then they use a tube. 管子怎么说？忘了。
Tube.
A tube, yes, into the hole, and then for the next day in the early morning, you will see they will collected a lot of bamboo liquid.
Water.
Yes, waters, and we to detected about the chemicals of this bamboo liquid, and we found that amino acid, flavonoids, polysaccharide are you know, to made of this bamboo lotion. And so then we use this bamboo liquid to make into bamboo lotion. But lotion is not equal the liquid, because if you want to make into cosmetics, you need to add some, you know, some other ingredient. Yes, so for these pictures, the main material is the bamboo liquid, but for the next step, we made it into the lotion of bamboo. Okay, thank you. And this is bamboo drinks. Yes, you see, not just for cosmetics, the bamboo liquid also can make into bamboo drinks. And for these bamboo drinks, you see, we have a very famous brand of plant drinks named Wang Lao Ji in China. But for bamboo drinks, it also have the same effect of the other you know, plant drinks. It's good for our throat and have some antibacterial activities and other activities. But it drinks very taste good, I think, and I think so. Yeah, and takes very good and have good relax and feel happy when you drink this.
Relieve fatigue,
yeah.
and make your mouth smell better.
Yes,
Refreshed.
like that. Thank you, Misty. Next page. Okay, but oh, this is a bamboo spring. Yes, it's also used of the bamboo liquid. Yes, we just to make it into different shapes, different you know, cosmetics and drinks and springs. But the most important is also use the bamboo liquid for this product. Thank you. Next page.
The liquid, my understanding is the water in the bamboo.
Yeah, but it's natural water.
Yeah.
And this is bamboo soap, and we also use you know, to use the bamboo leaves and bamboo liquid into a lot of kinds of products. So I think the value for, you know, to enhance its utilizations will have high values of bamboos. Okay, thank you. And this is toothpaste. I think is my great job. I think so. Sorry. I think it's my great job of bamboo leaves utilizations. Yes, for toothpaste. If you come over to Yunnan, I will send you for a gift. I think if you have interest in about the bamboo leaves toothpaste. And this is a mouthwash. Thank you. Next page. And
cosmetics.
Yeah, cosmetics. Okay, next. It will nearly ending. Okay, and this is I don't know how to explain it.
Incense. Yeah.
Incense. Okay, next.
To release allergic skins.
Okay. Thank you.
Soothing
Next.
and repairing. Serious. Thank you. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Thank you very much. Finished.
Yeah, cosmetics. Okay, finally. Okay,
Finished.
Thank you very much.
I could even post it in meeting chat, and so Mr. Long will select the most important questions, and he will ask you who asked the question to ask to the panelists. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Shirui. We are so surprised to see so many daily chemical products have been developed from bamboo, and we saw a potential production line from bamboo healthcare products to fodder and feeds for animal husbandry. And may I remind our participants, as you always ask values of tropical bamboo species, that's sympodial bamboo species, which are popular in your country. Now you have Professor Shirui's introduction. Have you ever think about in this direction? Most of them are from sympodial species. And healthcare for medicines, fodder, and feeds. Have you ever think most of them are from sympodial species? And healthcare for medicines, fodder, and feeds. Have you ever think about this direction for developing your bamboo species? The most difficult is to get essential oil. So you're thinking, here comes our last presenter, Mr. Zhang Weiyue, CEO of the Anji Jizhu Biotechnological Limited. His presentation may be very interesting to you. I asked our participants to keep your attentions. This is about bamboo-based activated carbon reduction. This was invented and developed by Mr. Zhang and his partners. The technology and the equipment of production was solely patented. Thus, no other enterprises can manufacture the same quality products or have the same equipment. This is a unique case, but I believe it should be introduced to more friends around the world who have a zest for bamboo development. Mr. Zhang Weiyue, 张总您在吗？张总您在吗？张总您打开您的麦克风。So dear participants, while you're listening to our presentation, don't forget to send text message to our meeting chat. We will collect the questions and ask the presenters later. 张总的 presentation 已经在了。
And on the hand, it's a presenter. After your presentation, you see any questions that are relevant to you or ask specifically, you can already prepare. So later, they will ask a question. It's easier for you to answer straight away, or you may reply directly in the chat.
好，张总，我们看到您的这个 PPT 了，然后您可以开始讲。Because Mr. Zhang and he does not speak English, so I will interpret for him. 张总，您在吗？我怎么听不到您的声音？ So while we are waiting for Mr. Zhang, maybe I should put the quiz. The quiz for last session, I didn't release it. I will. This is the quiz for last session.
你没有声音啊？你
张总有了。
这是我的声音啊！
我刚才听到这是你的声音。
金老师，这是我的，我跟他打电话，我想叫他声音。
张总上次他就声音就来不了。This is the quiz for. I put in the meeting chat the quiz for last time, and I'll copy you the quiz for this time. Okay, let me see. those participants who has participated 3 times of our webinar and has answered all the quiz questions, then you may get a certificate from us. Oh, the first question, the choice is A, B, C, D, E. I don't know why it appears here like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While we are waiting for Mr. Zhang, will some of the participants have questions for the former two? If you want to make comments, you can raise up your hand.
There are a lot of questions, but I'm not sure that you should raise a question now.
Yes, Mr. Zhang's sound has a problem.
Okay.
Zhang,
Jen, I would like to use it time break here to ask some questions, so we will not stay too long yet at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. The first one, I know that one is this asks so many questions that it's a DNet. He asks many questions, and then I also don't know he or she here. Could DNet raise their hand and speak some words?
DNet.
DNet. DNet have more question, and then but it's not come up. And then the second one, I know that the other one it also often have a lot of questions, and Jitam also have a question as well. What's that?
DNet has an internet problem.
Oh, DNet had an internet problem. Okay, so we will ask a question on he will only touch, he or she only touch. Okay, so when we go at Dog Balanka, what is it? Punjalan. Daus Balanka.
There?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, you raise your hand.
Yes,
I saw you have several questions. Could you please give your question now, and then the presenter go address to your question.
Okay. This is directed regarding for the first two presenters. So my basic question is, there are specific challenges regarding bamboo shoots as research and development, and in our 2015 scientific paper, Dr. Kaasilit and I, Dulce Punsalan, presented some of these challenges which we have encountered in the field, not only in the Philippines but in other developing countries as well. So the first is some communities seem to have limited knowledge and information on site preparation, cultural management practices, as well as the species selection suitable for food and product development. Second would be the problem on insects, pest, and disease control for bamboo shoots, especially since this results in yield loss assessment. And there have been experiences on rampant pilferage of young shoots during the conduct of the studies and research implementation. We have also noticed that only very few scientific researchers are working on research and development of bamboo shoot production, as opposed to the other aspects of bamboo utilization of other parts of the bamboo. So I'd like to ask our esteemed speakers. I'm asking this question because I have been directly involved in two specific enterprises. One is on bamboo shoot and food and beverages. This is Real Bamboo Exponents Inc., which is included in the 2016 GABAR study by the United Nations Environmental Program in connection with INBAR. We were also featured in APEC for integration of small and medium enterprises for the global value chain. So I would like to ask our esteemed speakers to comment on the ones that I posted in the chat. Thank you.
那个孙老师、施老师，您俩人在听他的这个问题了吗？孙博士、施老师，打开麦克风才能说话。
Is anyone address make any comment or answer on the doubts, Balanka or Jinwei?
孙老师、施老师好像他们没有在。Maybe I may 你听到这个他的问题了吗？
刚刚断线了，您再说一遍。他说那个不同品种的什么竹笋。
他说就是在竹笋的种植方面有很多问题，一个是那个就是选址啊，然后还有就是管理这个竹林管理的问题，他们会遇到一些这个病虫害，这些问题都就是很难得到解决，在他们的研究当中。而且呢，就是他们的当地农民呢缺乏对这个竹子品种就是它本身的了解，还有缺乏对这个竹子的这个栽培啊什么这方面的一些了解。就是说请两位专家给予一些建议，对于这个笋用竹给予一些建议。
好的 ，OK。This is Shirui and from Yunnan. Okay, I'm not very familiar with the growing things, but I think I want to explain some in my opinions for you. And for you said that how to selections for species selections. I think you before growing. That for bamboo is very easy to grow if in your country or in your region have enough rainforest 降雨 yes
precipitation
it's enough and I think the weather is in South Asia it's very same. Your weather is good and but you need a lot of raining. Yeah, raining is very important for your region to grow. And for bamboo in China, I think before growing we need to have some fertilizers before you growing. Yes, and when the bamboo is very young, and you will see after the rain or in the spring in different seasons, and you will see a lot of bamboo shoot and to grow very fast. And then you need when in the young age you need to to cut for selection to cut some of the bamboo shoot, and then you can to let the stronger one to grow bigger. 就金老师要剑伐一些，在幼年的时候。
To selective harvesting.
Yes, I think this is very important. And for disease, I'm not very sure. If the weather is very hot, and it will last a lot of raining seasons, and the disease and pest occur. So if you want to keep the bamboo very healthy, and but you have no good method, and you can you can to how to say that 就是丁老师要防止这个高温高湿的天气，然后呢就是持续的进行，然后呢病虫害呢一旦发现 if you find that the pest and disease, you will cut it down and burn it directly， 就是及时的把这个病和害呢要把它烧掉，就是因为就是不能再放在你原来的这个土地里去污染其他新的这个病。
So she means that in high temperature and high moisture weathers, if it continues for several days, you need to pay special attention for diseases and pest attack. So you need, once you find the pest attacked species, plants, you need to cut it immediately.
By the way, here I would like to mention to let you know that we from INBAR we published a manual of what you call sustainable management of clumping bamboo. This manual will cover all aspects from different methodologies or methods for propagation, from seed cutting, branch cutting, air layering, or clump rhizome, and also for the plantation, for different model of plantation, including plantation for fruit production. Several models were introduced, and sustainable harvesting. I share the link in the chat there. You can click there and download the manual. It's very practical, lot of picture and guidelines there. I think that is also good for you to further study. And next, I see that now it's DNet, it's had internet, and he or she raised a hand. So I would like to invite DNet to give some questions. You have so many, but probably select some more important one, because the other one, Professor.
Thank you, Professor. I want to know what is the major, what are the major components of bamboo leaf essential oil? Chemical component of the essential oil. What are the major components?
Do you hear it, Surui?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am asking about the bamboo essential oil, leaf essential oil. What are the major component of that compounds present in the essential oil?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah， 金老师，您再说一下他的问题是啥
？Hello.
Hello.
Jinwei, you are still muted. Jinwei, you are still muted.
他说那个，他问
unmuted
精油的主要化学成分是什么？我觉得你的那个 slide 里面有。
对，它是一些这个，就是我们叫看那个叫啥，就是。
It's in the slide. Let me show you again. Wrong. Sorry. Let me show. It's in the slide. Eh, 是过了吗？
没。哎，不是，在前面。在前。
It's here. Did you see? Oh, sorry. Important composition C6 has this I don't know, alcohol.
You can call it terpene or something.
It's
or something.
no alcohol, not alcohol. It's a chemical. You say, yeah. Yeah, I think this how to say that in English? 就是贴烯类。You see, I think I want to explain these questions for this way, and you see that you can have essential oils from rose, yes, rose, and from rose, yes. For essential oils, you see the chemicals is the same, but just to different this volatile chemicals to compose to different essential oils in different plants, but the basic chemical constructures is very thin. It belongs one one kinds of chemicals. It's I don't know how to say that.
你说中文，我刚才没听清楚。
就是和那个yeah，
我已经打出来了，我在那个里边打出来了。
Yeah, Dr. Sun has typed it out, so it's terpene type.
Thank you,
okay?
Mr. Sun.
I think we are done with this question. 清辉，那个张总那里还不好吗？
I know that most of the question is already answered.
主要是他的声音过不来，他把图片可以发给我，我可以分享图片，但是声音过不来也没有办法讲啊。
这样子，那个让他在微信里头讲，然后你把那个就是那个微信，你把你手机放的那个离那个话筒近一点，这样我们大家也能听见他的声音。只能这样了。
那稍等一下，我把图片打开，稍等一下。
让他通过微信电话来讲。We are trying to get Mr. Zhang here. He has the technical problems.
Okay, just wait a second. I will call him first to maybe okay. I will.
By the way, I would like to invite Luke. Have some question here. Luke Burava. Luke Burava, are you there? Can you raise your hand? Yes, please, Luke. Could you give your question? Your question will answer. Yes.
Hi, Luke.
My question. How are you?
Hi. We saw your face. The beard grow ladder. The beard grow longer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Now my question has partly been answered, but I would like to say I want to know which bamboo species are mainly used for bamboo leaf extraction and so on for those medicinal purposes. And I assume that there are different bamboo species, say in Zhejiang province, than from Yunnan. Some tropical bamboo species were given by Professor Xu Rui in Yunnan, but I suppose you are using other bamboo species for medicinal purposes in Zhejiang and more to the north. And also would like to know if you have, if there are any specific bamboo plantations for the production for medicinal purposes, or if the bamboo leaves are collected from wild bamboo stands. Thank you. Is my question clear?
The first is about what species we use to produce medicines, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
both in the north and the south, both in the subtropical and the tropical areas.
Yeah. And the second is what?
Are the bamboo leaves collected from plantations or from a wild forest, from natural forest?
OK，那个这个孙老师、施老师，这个问题你们两个可能都能回答哈。就是说，第一个问题就是说呢，制药，咱们这个制作这个有效的这个药用成分的这些竹子，它都是哪些竹种？是不是就是热带竹种和这个就浙江地区这个就是有点这个亚热带地区哈，这个竹种包括这个像这个丛生竹和这个散生竹都可以用这是他的第一个问题。第二个问题呢，就是说这个竹子采的这个用来药用的竹子是天然竹林里头采的，还是种植的竹林里头采的？这个问题，谁先回答？
孙老师先吧。
First question, I don't think that, in my opinion, based on my research, I think the different space of bamboo or maybe have show different activity. So I don't think the activity there's some how to express actually, in my opinion, most species of bamboo have not good activity at present based on my research. So we also have some special species. It maybe have the potential activity. So I in my opinion, I don't think it is such a lot of people say, oh yeah, it was in just because the located in some province or it have activity. I don't think so. This is one first question. And second question is most time we get the sample or collect the sample usually use from the usually from the
plantation. 人工林对吗
？Plantation.
Plantation. 那您指的是浙江那边的吧
？Not only from the in Sichuan province, Jiangxi province, Yunnan province. We also collect some sample. Yeah. Actually, not based on Zhejiang province.
OK. 施老师，您来说。
I'm very totally agree with Dr. Sun's opinions, but I think for medicine, use of bamboos is it's not real bamboo. I have talked about the grass. 淡竹叶是石竹科的，那个它药用成分比较高，也是药典规定的这个就是竹子的。But you see. It's another grass, but it also called bamboo in Chinese, but it's not a real bamboo for medicine use.
It's not really bamboo.
It's not bamboo-soide. It's not bamboo-soide. It's another plant.
Yeah. Okay. And for your questions, I think that the for bamboo flavonoids. For flavonoids is the same, but different species have different content. But for some chemicals, some special and very rare chemicals is different. But for the most bamboo flavonoids is a total, extract. It's not a single compound. I think these questions can be answered by Dr. Sun. Yes, and for me that for natural and manual forest of bamboo, I think that natural bamboos the chemicals are better than the cultivation one. Why? Because for cultivation one, we will use a lot of fertilizers, and you see that metabolism of secondary metabolisms from these plants, it will always happened when就是金老师，就是我这个解释太复杂，就是药用植物的成分，就是这些植物自身代谢产物呢，都是在极其严苛的环境中呢才会产生那么如果是人工林的话呢，它就会一直在长它的营养，就是它的蛋白质啊、糖啊，它就不会再生长这些次生代谢产物，就会相对要少一些。所以就是天然林的这个黄酮含量肯定会高一些啊。
She means that in a natural, because this secondary metabolism only how to say produce in bamboo when in the natural condition, because the natural condition it's more ecology and the conditions is more comprehensive, more complicated condition. So that means the metabolism quality is better when in a very high requirement of environment. Yeah. And so in a plantation managed by human, and because they apply so many fertilizers, so it only grow protein and those starches and this kind of things, and the metabolism is lower content, or the quality is not very good. So if for plant medicinal purpose, she suggested that maybe natural conditions is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the reply.
Yeah, I see. Thank you, Luke. I see Qinghui is ready, and Mr. Zhang is ready.
Okay, then go to Mr. Zhang. Yeah.
Yes. 清辉，那个我们这个图看的不是特别清楚。张总讲到哪儿，你可以把那个地方稍微放大一下给大家看。
您稍等一下啊，那个张老师，您说话说一下，看看大家能不能听见。
大家听见吗？大家好，大家听见吗？这样效果可以吗？
可以的。
好的。
大家好，我们是一家用竹子烧竹炭的企业。
I will interpret for him, and he said that we are a company, scientific and technology company. We use bamboo to produce charcoal.
竹子烧炭是从上世纪80年代中期开始的。
So we in China we use bamboo for charcoal purposes since the 1980s. Means charcoal production industrialization since the 1980s.
那么20年来，主要还是用土窑的办法、竹方的办法，效率比较低，把它做成土窑的竹炭。
In the past 20 years, we have 30 years, I think, 40 years, we have used traditional methods, means the brick kilns or the earth kilns to process bamboo charcoal, which is less efficient and the quality is not steady.
那么这一个职业方式一烧就是20多年。
So this method we've been used so many years.
然后呢，随着中国对环保要求的加剧，它的那个废气排放、它的污水排放都成为了一些问题。
And as the development of new policy come out, we have a lot of policy on green production and environment-friendly production. So this traditional method of producing charcoal is no longer favored. Does not meet the requirements.
它的效率也不是很高。 一窑的竹子变成炭，需要一般意义上面需要20多天。
So and the efficiency is also very low. Some of you visited our production before. You will notify that one production period lasts for 3 weeks.
然后20多天才出几根的炭。
So that means the charcoal can only be produced within 20 or more days.
那么我们公司成立3年多来，我们干了一件事情，就是把烧竹炭从土窑的作坊的变成用工业化、系统化的设备，快速的将竹子用几个小时烧成竹炭。
Our company, we developed a new technology and a new equipment, and we can produce charcoal in 5 to 6 hours, and we highly increased the efficiency of production.
因为我们企业在中国浙江的安吉。
Because our company locates in Anji County of Zhejiang Province.
是中国竹产业最发达的地
方。Where is the most developed area of bamboo industry?
那么它大量的每天需要大量的毛竹做成竹地板、竹凉席。
The local Anji bamboo industry consumes large amounts of raw bamboo materials every day.
那么在这个加工过程当中，有很多的边角料出来。
And therefore, there's many residues and leftovers from this processing.
比如竹根头、竹丝。
For example, the top part and the top part and base part of the bamboo and the slices.
那么这块材料对我们来讲是比较便宜。
So this kind of residues and wasted materials for us, they are raw materials for charcoal making, and they are very cheap.
那么我们工厂有2个这块边角料做加工剩余料的收购基地。
And so we have a 2 raw material collection base in Anji County.
那么我们收购来以后，大家看到我们第一台设备就是把它搅碎成块料。
So you could see that after we have collected this raw material, we put them into bamboo crusher.
然后我们利用这个块料就开始快速的烧炭了。
And after crushing, we put them into the drying converter and started carbonization process.
我们的第一台炉叫烘干炉或者叫干燥炉。
清灰就是中间的那个第一个转炉，你把它放大。Drying converter, can you see it? Yeah.
因为我们拿到的竹子，这是一个常识，竹子里面有50%的水分。
So when we got the raw materials, there's 50% water in moisture content inside.
我们通过热量把50%-60%的水分变成20%左右的比较干燥的料。
So after the drying converter, this 50 to 60% moisture content was reduced to about 20%.
这块的过程需要大量的热量。
This process needs a large amount of heat.
然后将加热，加热过程当中产生的气体，我们冷却回收。
And then we needed to heat this converter. So after we use this carbonizing converter, they generate a lot of hot gas.
温度高一点回收的液体，它的成分是竹储液。
So after this drying converter, we collect some bamboo vinegar.
温度低一点回收的时候，就是刚才那个于老师在讲的，就是先逐粒水。
So when the temperature is low, we can collect the bamboo liquid, just Professor Shi has mentioned in her presentation.
这两类液体我们可以通称为浊的提取液，纯天然的。
And so these two types of bamboo liquids from a bamboo. One is bamboo liquid, another is bamboo vinegar. They are all very natural, and so we call them bamboo extracts. So extracted liquids.
竹储液酸性比较强一点。
The bamboo vinegar contains more acids.
它主要在杀菌消毒方面，在液体肥料也好，在那个除臭消毒里面也好，都有它的一些应用价值在。
So bamboo vinegar can be used for pesticides and herbicides and also disinfection.
温度低的鲜竹林，它的广泛的应用，刚才那个吕老师已经讲了，我就不多讲了。
So bamboo liquids uses Professor Shi has told you, so I will speak no more.
这是我们将竹子变成竹炭过程当中的一个附带产品，我们就讲是液体产品。
So these are liquid products from this carbonization process, just a byproduct.
那么将竹子干烧以后出来的料，我们又自动的进到第二个炉上面。
So after drying converter, the materials are automatically sent to the second converter, carbonization converter.
第二个炉是碳化系统的一个最核心的炉子。
And so this second one is a core equipment in our factory.
第二个炉它的温度要稳定在600度。
The temperature is stabilized at 600 degrees centigrade.
在这个600度的温度下面，它产生的高温烟气是可燃的。
So under this very high temperature, the gas generated from the pyrolysis process is burning, can be burned. The gas.
这个可燃的气体非常重要。
This gas is very important.
是我。
我们听不到声音，听不到声音
了。你听到
吗？您刚才那句话再重复一下。
也就这个炉子，它非常重要，它产生的热能，也就整个碳化系统，它实现了自供热。
So this converter is very important because it generates a lot of heat, and the heat can be recycled. For processing. So the whole factory will use the heat generated by this gas. So you see above there is a burning chamber which burns the gas, generated from this converter, and so the heat generated by this burning gas can be recycled to provide more heat for the processing. So this factory does not need power.
然后它产生的高温烟气，我们通过引风机拉到上面那个燃烧室里面，把它变成火，变成热量。
So the gas is burnt in the chamber, and then we generate heat, and we generate a lot of heat.
这个热量产生以后，它的用途，首先的用途，它仍然要返回热量给碳化炉，使得碳化炉和燃烧室构成了一个热的循环。
So the heat will be returned to the carbonization converter, and therefore the carbonization converter's temperature can be stabilized.
所以整个碳化系统在日常运行过程当中，它的热量是自己给自己的。
So that means this circle of processing, they can self-provide the heat. Don't need external power.
这样一来就实现了系统的节能化。
So this is an energy saving process.
我只是在点炉阶段用10几个小时用液化气把这个炉吹热，产生高温烟气以后，我外挂的那个液化气热能我就撤掉了。
So the only external power I need is when we start fire in the converter. That means when we start the whole processing, we need some natural gas to start the fire. This is the only external power we need. And then after we have started this, we need to supply for several days. So after this converter has the temperature has stabilized, and we do no longer need external power.
在这个确保热循环情况下面，我燃烧室还有多的热量，我就提供给烘干去了，就提供一个烘干炉。
Beside the supply for the carbonizing converter, I have extra heat to provide it to the drying converter.
所以需要大量热量的烘干，我是自己供应过去的，就大大降低了我烧炭的成本。
So this largely reduced my costs for carbonization.
那么燃烧室里面还有多的热量，我通过非常好的一个装置叫工业余热锅炉，我把它烧成水蒸气。我可以给自己提供蒸汽，也可以给隔壁工厂供热。
And there's still some extra heat. So I used a waste heat boiler and to supply to my own factory steam heating. And also I can supply to the nearby customers some steam heating.
我们现在实现了给隔壁几家工厂通过管道加过去，然后给他们提供那个一定温度的水蒸气热量。
So now our factory, we sell this steam heat to our nearby factories.
我们还有多的热量。中国现在已经慢慢的进入冬季了，我住的房间的那个供热系统也是我们自己这个余热锅炉供应过来的。
And so this steam heat can also be used for heating for residence area. So my own house is now heated by my own factory's generated heat. 又听不到声音了。
喂，听到了吗？
听到了。
所以这个系统，我通过自己产生的高温烟气转换的热量，我变成了商业化的应用，是我的第二个副产品。
So this is my second byproduct beside the liquids produced. This is a second byproduct.
那么，除了这刚才讲的液体、气体的副产品以外，我们的主营，我这个系统的主营产品就是烧炭的、烧竹炭的。
So my main product, of course, is the solid matter, charcoal.
那么这个竹炭出来以后，根据客户不同的需要，我把它筛分成为不一样的规格，就大小不一样的规格。
Based on the customer requirements, I will divide the charcoal particles into different sizes.
大一点的规格，5毫米以上的规格，在环保的气象处理当中可以去发挥作用。
清灰可以往下挪一挪，我们看一下它的应用。再往上，就那个五个规格。对。OK，
这个我在环保的气象处理当中，它是作为一个吸附铝料、吸附的载体去发挥作用。
So the larger than 5 millimeter, those particles are used for environment improvement.
稍微小一点的规格，我在污水处理当中，对于污水进行生化处理的时候，需要这种填料或者铝料。
The smaller sized charcoal products is used for like sewage treatment.
再小一点，我甚至可以磨成200目的粉炭，在碳基肥领域，在土壤改良的领域，我去发挥作用。
So even smaller ones, smaller than 1 millimeter, and we even can be used for soil improvement.
上面这一个过程，就是我们的一个热解干溜的碳化系统，它实现了多联产。我以碳为主，我联产液体，联产气体供热。
So this whole system, carbonization processing system I introduced is the polygeneration system, and it has many different products generated from this process.
我们希望通过这个系统产生的固体产品、气体产品和液体产品，多维度的去创造商业价值。
So we have the liquid products, gas products, and heat products, and solid matter products generated from this process. We have commercialized them all.
所以大家有机会到我们工厂来的时候，你会看到我们整个24小时的作业过程，这边原料过去，那边碳就源源不断的出来了。
And so if you come to our factory, I will show you this 24 hours continuous production, and the raw materials is putting in 24 hours, and on the other side, the bamboo charcoal is coming out 24 hours.
这个过程工业自动化的程度是相当高的。
This process is highly automatic.
我投料进去，到碳出来以后分规格都是自动化一气呵成的，中间过程4到6个小时。
So this whole process is 4 to 6 hours, from feeding to to made them the charcoal into different sizes. We do not need any human. It's completely automatic.
这个过程当中，节能我已经讲到了，它会自己产生热能。我们需要的电只是用在风机和马达上面。
So I've told you This process is self-supplied the power, and so the only power we need is for the wind blade, or some for the automatic digital controller. So this is the only power we need.
然后这个过程，因为是一个工业化系统，它过程当中没有无组织排放。
So this process is recycled the heat. So there's no poisonous release from this process.
我工厂也有烟囱，它排放的是多余的烟气，里面的成分是二氧化碳和水蒸气。
And so I also have a chimney in my factory. It only releases the extra gas from the factory, but the gas contained is mainly CO2 and the steam.
我们的烟囱是不会冒黑烟的，因为黑烟在我们眼里是没有燃烧完整的能量。
And so there's no dark smoke coming out from our factory, and because this dark smoke represents that the power is not completely recycled, so our factory is completely recycled to use the heat.
因为有能量的烟气在我们的燃烧室充分燃烧完成了。
So those black gas, they were completely burned in our burning chamber.
所以我们整个这个碳化系统，它自动化程度高，它是节能环保的。
So this carbonization process, this whole system is energy saving and environmentally friendly.
这个系统的出现，标志着中国的竹炭已经进入到第二代工业化竹炭的水平。
So this means that our charcoal production has already entered its second phase.
我们的竹炭，它的主要方向并不是常见的炭用于热量烧烤之类的。
So this charcoal we produced is not for the purpose we normally see for heating or for barbecue.
我们是用于环保的处理。
So these charcoal products we produce are for environment improvement, for environment protection.
主要可以在土壤方面的固相、水里面的液相、大气空气里面的气象里面当中去发挥它应有的那个机能性的价值。
So they were mainly used for air purification, water purification, and soil improvement. Just now I have introduced.
也就是说，我们的竹炭是去干吸附的活。
And so our charcoal has a higher and a better purpose of use.
而且我的吸附能力有一个指标叫比表面积，吸附的比表面积。
So our charcoal, that means our charcoal has a higher surface area, are more absorbent than the common charcoals.
那么刚才给大家介绍了我们整个的一个碳化的一个系统过程。
清辉可以，他介绍完了，你可以把它整个放出来了。
那么下面我们介绍一下我们公司的第二个工艺段，叫活化工艺。
So the second is activation system. 那就是那个蓝的虚线下面那一部分。
那么它倒着来的，从后面。
从右边到左边放，
那个我们下面一个活化是把竹炭干成竹制活性炭。
So the next period of processing is activation process. We will turn the charcoal into activated carbon.
真正强大的吸附能力不是竹炭，竹炭的吸附能力只是一般般、普通的，真正的吸附是活性炭的吸附。
So the real absorbent capacity is from activated carbon.
那么讲到活性炭，在活性炭业界，它首先有煤做成的活性炭，煤制活性炭。
So in the traditional activated carbon industry, the raw materials mainly comes from coal.
这是最早的活性炭材料。
This is the earliest activated carbon raw material.
但它是一个千年的化石资源，它是不可再生的。
But coal is fossil-based, so it's not renewable.
然后又有了生物质，就是木头、不加工边角料做成的木质活性炭。
So biomass resources for activated carbon is from wood. The residues and leftovers from processing wood can be processed into activated carbon.
那么在这个基础上面，后面又出现了第三种活性炭，就是用椰子壳为代表的果壳活性炭、椰壳活性炭。
So the third type is coconut shell, which is used for processing activated carbon.
椰壳活性炭它的资源主要在东南亚、印度尼西亚、马来西亚、菲律宾等地。
So the main resources came from Southeast Asia, Indonesia, Malaysia, this kind of countries.
那么在中国的竹炭20年土窑竹炭烧制过程当中，竹炭本身已经有一定吸附材料了。那么把竹炭干成竹制活性炭，咱们公司也是走在比较前面了。
So our company has been pioneered in processing activated carbon from bamboo charcoal, one of the pioneering company to do this new innovative work.
因为我们公司近1-2年来，活性炭研发也好，产出也好，使得活性炭业界出现了第4类活性炭，叫竹制活性炭。
With our research, development, and real production efforts in the past years, we have made it possible to have bamboo be listed into the 4th resources for activated carbon production.
而且活性炭在非常广阔需求的环保领域，它的需求比较旺盛。
Activated carbon has wide market and very prosperous because in a world which is now dealing environment problem, activated carbon is needed in large amounts.
它可以在水处理当中去发挥作用。
It can treat water.
自来水的净化。
So tap water and storage water,
包括家用饮水机的净化，都需要活性炭。
including drinking water purification.
然后呢，在气象领域，工业废气，那个垃圾场、那个污水厂、垃圾站的那个臭气的治理，都可以用到活性炭。
And so the odors from these water treatment factories and also the garbage treatment factories and some gases generated by some chemical factories. We can all use activated carbon for treatment.
包括垃圾焚烧发电，它会产生二恶英，这个二恶英也是要通过活性炭粉去吸附的。
哦，二恶英我又忘了怎么翻了。
就有害物质。
So this poisonous gas generated by burning garbages for power generation can be treated by activated carbon.
那么大家可能会问，竹制活性炭同前面三类活性炭到底有什么区别？
And so maybe you will ask what's the difference between bamboo activated carbon, bamboo-based activated carbon with the coal-based activated carbon or wood-based activated carbon and coconut shell-based activated carbon.
在一般的普通性的应用领域，强调的是普通性的指标。 这几种碳都是可以互相替代的。
So in some common utilization area, bamboo activated carbon can most of the time replace the other bamboo carbon products.
只是它们的一个制造的成本不一样，价格不一样而已。
So the only difference is the cost of production and the price.
那么，在每种材料的本质结构来讲，它们适合于它们的应用领域还是各自有不同的。
But in some specialized utilization area, these activated carbons have their own advantages.
比如说煤制碳、煤制活性炭主要在环保的水处理、气象处理当中去发挥作用。
So the coal-based activated carbon are mainly utilized in water treatment and air purification.
木质活性炭主要在食品医疗领域去发挥它的一个吸附孔径的作用。
So the wood-based activated carbon are mainly utilized for food processing and the medical process.
椰壳炭是非常好的活性炭，一般炼黄金会用到椰壳炭。
So coconut shell is very good activated carbon. Usually, when you are producing gold in a mining company, when they separate gold, they usually use coconut shell-based activated carbon.
咱们家里高端的净水器，因为考虑到吸附过滤的一个安全性的问题。 一般高端的机器都会用到椰壳活性炭。
So the high-end drinking water purification products, like a household used drinking water machine, they all use coconut shell-based activated carbon.
咱们的竹制活性炭也有它基于它材料结构的一个吸附孔径。
And so bamboo-based activated carbon also have its own special uses because of its materials' special property.
因为大家都是从事竹制行业的，大家都知道竹制的材料结构是呈束管状的。
So because you all know that bamboo is its inside structure is like vertical vessels.
它基于竹制活性炭的吸附孔径的分布，就相对来讲比较狭窄。
So based on this distribution of this size of the pores of the material, so the pores are comparatively smaller.
那么咱们的组织活性炭，它会在容器回收、油气回收、催化剂载体、比亚吸附、分子筛这些领域当中，可以发挥它卓越的脱特性能。
那是什么？
容器回收，就液体回收、气体回收，就液体回收。
So mainly bamboo activated carbon are utilized for recycle and recollection of gas and water, liquid.
那么我们将竹炭做活性炭过程当中，我们把它看成原料，我们把它命名为碳化料。
And so when we are making bamboo charcoal, we are making raw materials for activated carbon.
我们采用的工艺不是用木质炭广泛在用的化学的办法。
And so our process is not traditional. The activation process is not traditional.
我们采用的是用水蒸气、物理活化的办法。
So the traditional method is usually chemical method, which is pollution, but we use only steam, which is a physical method.
它的生产要求比较清洁。
So the production is clean.
而且它又是一个方热反应，是碳和水蒸气反应产生一氧化碳和氢气。
So it is carbon interacts with water, and then it generates CO.
所以这个过程，活化过程同我们上面提到的碳化过程一样，也是一种自供热的过程，是一个节能的工艺。
This activation process is also similar to the carbonization process. It also generates heat, and then the heat can be recycled.
所以我这个过程从碳化料进气，一头碳化料进气，另外一头24小时活化料，就活性炭源源不断的出来了。
And so this process is when the charcoal comes in 24 hours, and the other side, the activated carbon coming out also 24 hours.
我把产生的活性炭再通过一个破碎筛分工艺，我就可以制造出不同规格的、大小不一样的，一般就是我们讲不定型活性炭。
So with a screening machine, which is a special technology we have invented, we could make this activated